Hello, YouTube. My name is Lamont Wilson, also known as Shameless. Reason why I'm making this video is to get you guys to understand the reasons between, or the differences between real Cartier frames and fake Cartier frames. Now, there's a whole lot of people out there that are putting up different videos and giving y'all false information about the authentic and the fake Cartier frame industry, and the reasons why is because they want you to buy their Cartier frames over another pair of Cartier frames. And I even talked to different people about it, real people that are in the mall, different shops that have been dealing with Cartier frames for quite some time now, like 22 years plus, and they all gave me different answers. But at the same time, I had to do a little bit of research for myself, and I had to get a little bit more intuition from myself to tell y'all about the differences. Now, I made a video before, I deleted it. It was too long, so I'm gonna try to keep this one brief so people can watch it and understand where I'm coming from. And comment below and like this video. Anyway, differences. Real Cartier frames, they come in like a maroon colored box. It's kind of almost like a red maroonish kind of color, and if you feel the top of it, it's engraved. It's not a stamp, it's kind of like engraved. And if you feel the box, around the whole box, it has like certain grooves in it, and you can even see the grooves. It's almost like a it's almost like an alligator, but it ain't like it's not alligator, but it feels like an alligator texture, almost like a lizard type, to be more specific. Another thing is the carrying case itself. It comes in like a different material of a carrying case, and it's hard. Check for that, for authentic. It's hard, and check the embroidery on it. If you rub your fingers across it, it's kind of like it's bumpy. It has a bumpy feeling, just like the box. It has a bumpy feeling on it. It's gold, and it has a different material than the actual box that it came in, and it's hard. Another thing is, when you open it up, even the inside of the box feels like velvet. It's a different material. It's real plush though, so check out for that too. Inside of authentic, a real pair will have that. It will have like a plush type of feeling. If it don't have that, if the box ain't hard, they're not real. Another thing is, they come with a carrying case. The carrying case itself is like real thick. It's real sturdy. You can't rip this real quick. And it's real plush. It almost feels like silk. So you have three different materials that a real pair of Cartier frames will come in. It's like a silk material, dust bag, a hard sheer kind of carrying case, and it's also engraved, and it feels real slick. So you heard that, like it's a different material, and the inside is kind of like a velvet. And then you also have the box. The box itself is hard. It's like a red kind. It's still engraved, and you can feel the grooves across it. So that's how you'll know an authentic pair of real Cartier frames. Also, you got the Cartier cloth, the actual dust cloth. The cloth, it feels almost like the bag almost, but it's a little bit more thicker than the bag. You could tell by its plushness of it, and it's always going to be black. It's not going to be no other color like yellow or anything like that. If they came with like a yellow cloth or something like that, and it's not plush, it's not real, trust me. Another thing you can tell about a real authentic pair of Cartier frames is because they always come with a serial number, and it's 7 digits. It's not any letters. It's always going to be 7 digits in it, and it's engraved as well. And if you rub your finger across the digits, the serial number digits, it feels bumpy. You'll feel the grooves like they carved it in there. So that's another way you can automatically tell. And they're not very big. Like the serial numbers are not big at all. They're like I mean, if you ain't got 20/20 vision, you won't be able to like spot it like that. You almost have to get a magnifying glass to see it. So that's another way to tell. And all authentic Cartier frames, they got different serial numbers in different places. So don't let nobody tell you that, oh, because they over on this side they fake, or oh, because of, that's not true. They all come with different places. Like these Cartier frames themselves, these are retro. These are retro, so these ain't the newest ones, but these are retro, but these are authentic. And the serial number on these is underneath the brim, underneath the nose bridge. So and you can feel them grooves. You can feel the groove in them, and that's how you know that they're authentic. Another thing to check out too is because all Cartiers, it's like if it's a flaw in a real pair of Cartiers, it's so faint that you wouldn't be able to spot it with the human eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not super noticeable. So check out that. Check out the details and the quality of a real pair of Cartier frames, because the details and the qualities of the frames themselves, that's going to be the key to tell whether or not, because there are some real high-end replicas. I'm not going to lie to y'all, some super high quality end replicas. They getting real good with this stuff. So watch out for that. Another way to tell, which most fake Cartier people, replica Cartier people fail to do, is that my camera kind of picking it up, but you can see the embroidery on the glass there. If you rub your finger across it, you will feel a texture. It's like a texture on the actual print on the glass. A lot of them don't come like that. A lot of them just stick a sticker on there, or it's like a cheap stamp. And if you can't feel like a groove across that that engravement, this one got both of them on the lens. So if you can't feel a groove on that engravement on the glass itself, it's not authentic. If it's smooth, it's not authentic. Another way to tell is that the Cartier piece, it's like a little stamp right here. It says Cartier. It should be aligned right in the middle of the bubble. It's like an oval, and it should be right in the middle of it. And the C is real fine. It's not thick. It's fine. It's like real. I wish that I had a camera to get up close to it so I could show y'all, but it's real fine, you know, and it's connected to the A. The R is connected to the T, and the I and the E and the R. They're all connected. It's not anything separated. They're all connected as one, like a real cursive would be. So if there's not all connected, they're not authentic. Another way to prove the authenticity. Now, I know I said the embroidery with the serial number, you rub your finger across it, it will pop out. You can feel how it's embroidered, but you do have Cartiers that got the serial number on the arm of the lens, and certain ones like that is still engraved. So if you rub your finger across it, it will be engraved. It's not like it's just stamped on there. No, it's engraved. So you watch out for that. Another thing to watch out for is that the nose pieces, the individual nose pieces right here and right here, there is two C's. It's two C's that overlap each other, and it's a circle around the two C's, and it looks like it's popping out. If it don't look like it's popping out, if it look like it's just smooth in there, they're not authentic. That's not how they're supposed to be. It look like they almost popping out. Like if you touched it, you can feel it. But since it has that rubbery jelly coating on top of it, you can't feel it. But you will really feel that. You will see that. I mean, you will see that. Another way to find out too. Sorry about going so fast. I'm just trying to take my time with this video and in a short span of time give y'all what the real deal is. Another thing too is that on the actual real Cartiers, and these are retro. These aren't the latest pair out. These are retro. So the C right here on a Cartier frame, see my camera kind of picking it up, but it's not picking up how I want it to. But it's a dip. Like it starts right here, then it's a dip, then it goes around, then it's a point right here, then it comes back down, and it dips upward, and then it comes back down. That's the true way how to tell a real pair of Cartiers. A lot of them, they just curve, and that's it, and then it's a line. No, it's supposed to dip and then come out and then go back in and then dip again and then go back down. That's how you could really tell a real pair of Cartier frames versus the fake pair. Now, never let nobody tell you that there won't be any flaws, because there's a flaw to anything that you have in this world, no matter if it's a cell phone down to anything. It's going to be certain flaws. Even the Michael Jordan make flaws on his shoes all the time. I got a few pair that got flaws, and they came straight from the manufacturer. So that's just to tell you that nothing in life is perfect. Nothing in life is going to be perfect. But I mean, still, you know, anybody would want a real thing versus a fake. So another thing to tell is the weight. The weight of the glasses themselves will prove that they're not authentic versus they're real. The real pair, they got a slight weight to them, and the reason why is because it's made with real raw minerals versus materials, versus a fake pair. It won't be. It'd be like plastic almost, and that's why the weight kind of don't feel right. And that's what any pair of sunglasses, even Ray-Bans, I got them too. Ray-Bans, a real pair of Ray-Bans, the weight, check out the weight. Another thing to find out between real Cartier and fake Cartier is because the snap of the actual arm. Look, watch this. Like, barely tap it. See how that snapped open? That's another way. Fake Cartiers won't do that. You have to like manually pull them all the way out. So look out for that. Another way is because you see how, like, when you pull the arm, not even pull it, but kind of like it bend. It kind of bend. That's because it's made to fit the actual head and to snug the head once they're on there. So once you got them on, if my head was wider, it would go out to come over my head. And another thing too is that, you know, the serial number inside, some Cartiers got the serial number inside the actual glass piece right here. If you look at some of them, they have like I guess the measurement of the arm length and then a box and then another measurement. That's not authentic. That's not how they came. And it'll look like it'll look engraved. The real ones, they'll look engraved and it'll be a solid serial number across it, not a box. And it wouldn't be stamped, it'd be engraved. The fake ones, they got a box and it's like look like it's stamped, and if you rub your finger across it, it doesn't have a groove in it. That's how you know they're fake. So that's my testimony for real versus fake Cartier frames. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I didn't have any fancy music playing or nothing like that. Sorry I didn't have an actual fake pair of Cartier frames to compare versus the real ones, but I hope that this information was useful to you guys. Please like, subscribe. I will be doing majority of a lot of videos from here on out to give y'all the different comparisons and my walks of life with replicas and the real deal. So if you want real information and truthful information, then holla at me, subscribe, like the video. If not, keep searching, you'll find, and good luck. Peace.